Hey guys, so I am going to take you on a food shop with me. After Christmas we've been completely run dry of all our food, so I am going to go out and stock up for us both and take you with me so you can see what we normally get. So everyday shop for us is normally the same. We've got our veggies, we've got our eggs, we've got our cheese, like all these kind of things that we need. But I do try and get some new stuff in that I've never got before and try a new meal as well. So I'm going to show you that after the food shop so you can try the meal from home and see if you enjoy it. These meals, I always do them for the female fitness program, so I try to make them around like 500 calories if I can, and I just try and copy meals that we all enjoy and that we like, and meals that you could maybe have for your lunch and you could have it from your dinner, so you can make a big batch of it. So we'll go and get shopping. Our little hen is currently empty. It's time for a food shop. I've not really got much food left at all apart from the chocolate. It seems to be what is in our cupboard right now. Oh, and I'm also going to get these guys done because I've not had them done since before Christmas. And this little guy here, I'm not sticking my finger up at you, has broken, so I need to get them all filed down. So it is a lady of leisure day. Food shop and nails. Rule number 1 of food shop: don't go to a food shop hungry, because you'll just buy loads of stuff you do not need. So I'm just having a little chocolate mint protein bar. So nails are done. Nude as always. I'm never really any excited in getting anything else done, and I've just got myself to the local Lidl. So pretty much we get all our meat online. We use a fitness food company, so we get all our meat from there. It's a little bit cheaper and it's also like really good quality, so chicken breast and stuff that you get is always miles better, especially the fish, online than it is kind of in the stores. So the fitness food company is quite good for our meat, so that's where we get it. But you can do like I think it's Muscle Food and stuff like that, and it just means you can get it all in bulk, because superstores can charge an absolute fortune. But Lidl's amazing for meat as well. Like we got there's a big full whole chicken in there that's only like £3, and we get that for a roast dinner and it's amazing. So there's loads of options there for meat as well. Also, we love Lidl. I know when you're younger you would absolutely hate a Lidl bag and you'd be so embarrassed if your mum gave you your pea bag in a Lidl bag, but we love it. It's super cheap. We used to go to Sainsbury's and spend an absolute fortune, but you're getting the same thing in here for like half the price. So we're going to go in and get started. So veggie choices are a bit boring today. We've got peppers, mushrooms, tomatoes. It's the chickens I was talking about. They're actually amazing. Old food shop done. Got myself a sneaky little pair of slippers in the rubbish aisle, obviously. They're only £3. And these pizzas, by the way, are banging. Check out time by myself. This will be fun. So for our meal tonight, there was a few things I couldn't get in Lidl, so I'm just going to jump into Sainsbury's and get you them. So as always, you go to Lidl and you come back with such random stuff, so let me show you what we've got. So I thought I'll show you some random bits that I got, which was slippers and a little abs rollout. So I might add this on to some of my home workouts. I did it the other day and my tummy is still sore from it, so it's quite a good wee exercise to possibly add in. And then I've got a few other bits and bobs with food that I want to show you for you to possibly pick up when you go shopping, and just to make your life that little bit simpler. We've got like bags of rice and stuff. Like you could have this with chicken, with mince, half a packet, done and dusted. Like you just add hot water to this. Same with that. So just change it up from pasta and from normal plain rice and potato. This is just something else you could do to spice up your meals a wee bit. Got tons of tuna, and I know everybody's not a fan of tuna, but it is a lifesaver when you're busy and on your go. Open a can, add it to half a packet of this, and that's a perfectly fine meal and it would taste really good. Another thing we always buy is tinned tomatoes. So this is arrabbiata. I can never pronounce stuff like that. Sorry in advance for my crap Italian. So tin of tomatoes, you get ones with garlic, you get one with basil, and you can add that to a pasta sauce and it just makes it a little bit more exciting, along with some more garlic, with some spices. It just totally changes the game up. Also found these today, which are new, so I'm going to get this on the food plan for the girls. This is just little cheese dippers. So you've got the breadsticks, cheese at the side, and it is only per pot 89 calories. Can you see that? That's ace. That's a cracking wee snack. So that's quite good for the girls, so I'll let them know about that tomorrow so they can add something like that to their food plans. So that's the kind of fun little bits and bobs picked up that I wanted to show you. And then we've also got pizzas. So I love a pizza, you all know that. But these are in Marks and Spencer's, exact same kind of thing. So these pizzas are really filling, and if you had half the pizza, it's only 500 calories. So Saturday night, something like that is absolutely awesome, and you could have some chips with it. We normally add some chicken to this one, or maybe a wee bit more chicken to that one, and it's just the perfect wee kind of Saturday night meal rather than a Domino's, which is like 2,000 calories and more for just the pizza. So it's nice just having that little half there, or the full pizza. Okay, so what do you need for your beef skewers? You don't need everything I've got here. You can kind of make your own recipe with just some simple chili flakes and garlic and some pepper and salt. But I've got everything else here in the house that I've used for other ingredients, so I'm going to add this stuff as well. So we've got some cumin. So we've got some cumin, cayenne pepper, paprika. I've also got skewers, onion, and our mince. So for mince wise, we're going to use 180 grams each. We're going to serve up half a bag of rice, microwave rice, but we're going to use a little crazy Mediterranean grain style. So hopefully this will change the dish up a little bit. We've got our stuff for our garlic and chive dip, so we're going to make that. And then I've also got a little side of hummus that we're going to have. It is optional, you don't need it. And then just stuff for a side salad. So while these are on the grill, we're going to grill up some of this stuff together as well. So before we start making our kebabs, I'm going to get you to just soak like 4 sticks in some water. Well, it depends how thick you want your koftas to be. So you could go for maybe 6 if you want to push it and have loads of different ones. Alright, we're going to add our onion, which has been chopped up really finely. I can tell you I look like I'm crying right now. 2 teaspoons of paprika. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of cumin. 1 teaspoon of cumin. Cayenne pepper, we're going to just take a little pinch out the top, or if you've got a shake bottle, just a little shake. But just a tiny bit, because this stuff's really spicy and strong, so just a little bit of that. Parsley, we're going to go for the same, ours is an open can, but if you have a shaky one, we're going for a good amount of this, so give me 2 spoonfuls of that. If you can, use fresh. We've got some fresh in the freezer, but I've not used it today. And then we're going to add a little shake of chili flakes, and then salt, and some pepper. You can either use a mixer. I'm going to get the hands in and get them nice and dirty. So you can use an egg to help bind it, but we're just going to leave that today. I don't feel like it's necessary. The mince itself is quite sticky. Just set this to the side for a little while, just to kind of let the flavour release in it. And we're going to get a baking tray and cover it with tin foil with some 1 cal spray. Okay, now the fun part. So you can do this with kids or partner or whatever, and just make a little meal together. Like, you know, that is basically me just putting some seasoning in, wrapping it on here, and you've got a meal and a microwave meal. So it looks fancy dancy, but it's really not at all. So obviously you've got about 180 grams each, so that's already half, so you're just kind of guesstimating. So just grab a pinch, get your stick, and we're just going to kind of wrap it around right into this stick. You kind of want them long and thin, but still thick enough to kind of wrap around the stick. So I'm going to try and attempt to make 6 here, but we'll see how we get on. Here we go, guys. We have got our beef kebabs. So pretty much we're going to pop them in the grill. Everybody's grill is different, so I don't want to tell you a set time, but we're looking for them to go really kind of golden and like barbecued looked on one side, and then we're going to turn them around and go for the same on the other side. So they'll go in the grill now, but it won't take longer than 15-20 minutes. It shouldn't. If it is, then turn your grill up a wee bit more for me. So while everything is on the grill, I have just chopped up some tomatoes, peppers, bit of sweet corn, onion, any kind of veggies you want. Fling them in the pan, we're going to fry them up. Again, while we're waiting, we're just going to move on to our garlic and chive dip. So I've just got low fat, natural yogurt. You can use Greek yogurt. We're just going to pop that into the dish in the bowl, or you could always make more and just use it to have in a wrap the next day. If you could obviously have this with work, with a pita, it'd be like a proper little kind of Greek meal. So we've got easy garlic. Again, just want to save ourselves as much time as we possibly can. So we'll go for a big spoonful of that. Then we've got our chives. We're just going to chop them up nice and finely. Okay, with your chives, just fling them in the freezer. They'll keep fresh, and then you just need to pull out what you need when you need it. So don't throw it away or think it's going to go to waste. We're going to add a little pinch of salt. And again, we're going to get our cayenne pepper. If you've got it, don't worry if you don't, and a tiny little sprinkle of cayenne pepper. Oh god, that's a bit much. Woo! Okay, and a little bit of black pepper. Just going to pop this in the microwave. 2 minutes before everything's ready, so it's really easy. Here we go, team. We have got our microwave rice, we've got our kofta, our kebabs, we've got a little hummus dip that I've added in, it's not compulsory, our little garlic and chive dip that we've made, and then our fried veg at the side. So it looks ace, doesn't it? I can't wait to tuck in. So what did you think of the beef kebab?
Oh, 10 out of 10 for ULC
10 out
today.
of 10?
Yes, good work.
Good job.